Hey there, it's Mr. Green here to explain the process for applying to vocal music and your audition for the IAP program for the 2021-2022 school year. So we are going to start on the Eastwood website, eci.wrdsb.ca. There are two places that you can find the information you need. The first and the easiest is to go to the sidebar. Right at near the bottom of the sidebar here on the left-hand side, you'll find the new IAP applicants link. The other place, under Arts, at the top here, click on Arts. And once again, you'll find some information about the Integrated Arts Program, but also the new IAP applicants here as well. So we're going to click on that. And this will bring you to the new IAP applicants landing page. All the information that you need for applying and auditioning and everything like that is here, including important dates, such as January 12th being the deadline for your application, and January 19th being the deadline for your audition to be submitted as well. So for this year, because of COVID and everything else that's going on, we are doing remote auditions, which is a little bit different from what we've done in the past. You will be, for vocal music, submitting your application and then submitting some videos as your audition as well. So we're going to detail that process as we go through. So let's scan down. Your first step is the application, which is not here at this very moment, but it will be in this spot very soon. And it is the application form that you will fill out. The application itself is due January 12th. 2021, and it will include the form itself, including a copy of your most recent report card, a character reference, which is confidential, the $45 application fee, and for grade 8 students, you don't need to worry about the credit counseling summary. That's only if you are currently in 9 or 10. The second step that you will be completing is a series of video auditions that you are going to submit by January 19th. You can ignore, as a vocal music major, you can ignore that Google Meet interview part because we are just doing things by video. There are some tips here if you want to click on that for how to create audio and video at home, but that will help you with creating your videos as well. So the first thing to do is to create an introduction video, recording a 1 to 2 minute video of yourself in which you introduce yourself, tell us what areas you are auditioning for, and tell us what interests you about the IAP. So that's going to be submitted along with the rest of your submissions by January 19th. You can do it before, but January 19th is the deadline. The second part, and this is where it differs depending on the program that you choose, you can choose to audition for up to 3 arts majors. And you can see here, to be accepted to the IAP, you must audition and be accepted into at least 1 arts major class. Students auditioning in 10 plus can audition for up to 2 arts majors, not 3. So the majors are listed there: dance, drama, instrumental music, string music, vocal music, productions technology, visual arts. And this year, grade 8 students also do have the opportunity for auditioning to the music development program. However, we are going to focus for our purposes on vocal music today and the vocal music program, okay? So there are lots of instructions here. Please read them carefully and we will go down. So what do you need to do to audition as a vocal major? Let's find the vocal major page. Okay, we're gonna look for music vocal. It's pretty much at the bottom here on the right-hand side. Okay, you can see music vocal. And there's a whole lot of information there that I'm going to take you through very shortly. Okay, the first and most important are the actual instructions. So we're going to click on the vocal music audition instructions to bring that up. Okay, so here we go. This is what we need to know. The format is, of course, as we said, a video submission, and it is due January 19th, 2021. In terms of evaluation criteria, you will be evaluated on your ability to take music major classes at the enhanced level. Specific evaluation will focus primarily on skill level, experience, and preparation level. Your potential to continue to grow as a music student will also be a factor in the evaluation. Pitch and rhythmic accuracy, intonation, tone quality, poise, and musicality will be evaluated using the criteria outlined below. Be prepared for your audition, dress respectfully as if you were performing live, and conduct yourself in a professional manner. There are several parts to this audition, so you can choose whether or not you want to submit it as one video or separate videos, okay? So here are the instructions for what you need to submit. For the very first one, you need to submit a solo. It is not a full solo. You are singing an excerpt of a folk song and an excerpt from musical theater, okay? Meaning just like a verse from each of those two pieces. There are no substitutions allowed. You must perform these from memory, and you must perform with the accompaniment that we have given. The sheet music and accompaniment tracks are provided on the website for you to download. Please make sure that you rehearse with the accompaniment tracks before you make your final video recordings. And I'll show you where to find those in just a second. First, let's go over those folk songs and the musical theater. So you have a choice of 3 folk songs: The Water is Wide, To the Sky, or Simple Gifts. You're only going to choose one of those 3 excerpts. If your voice is changing, however, we recommend that you might want to perform Greenland Fishery or Red, Red Rose, and it tells you exactly where in those, what part in the instructions there, okay? You will select one of these folk song excerpts to perform. Where do I find that? Well, we're going to head back over to the website again, the application website. Head down to vocal music. Here we are. And you will see over here, if I can get there, okay, those options for folk songs are all listed here. If we click, for example, on The Water is Wide, it brings up the score for you. So you can see it all right there. And it is just an excerpt. It tells you where to stop, okay? And the same goes for whether you choose The Water is Wide, To the Sky, Simple Gifts, or Greenland Fishery, or Red, Red Rose, okay? Where do I find the accompaniments? Well, they are all listed right here, okay? The Water is what you simply click on it and press play, and it will bring up the accompaniment for you, okay? The second piece, you are going to prepare a musical theater excerpt, either Maybe from Annie, verse 2 only, Chim Chimmery from Mary Poppins, excerpt beginning with Up Where the Smoke, etc. Favorite Things from The Sound of Music, excerpt beginning with Girls in White Dresses. If your voice is changing, we recommend you sing Chim Chimmery as your musical theater piece. So once again, I can find those scores right here. Okay. Click on Maybe, for example, and it gives you everything you need. Okay. Click on Chim Chimmery, and there's the excerpt that you will be singing right there, and so forth. So everything is right there on the website for you. And once again, those accompaniments are also right here. Okay, Maybe, Chim Chimmery, Favorite Things, and then you'll see the folk song ones there. Okay, so that is what you need to prepare for the solo part. Excerpt from a folk song, excerpt from musical theater. The next part of your audition is looking at your pitch and rhythm skills. So the first thing that we want you to record for this is singing a major scale, ascending and descending, meaning up and down, to the solfege, meaning do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and back, and making it a cappella, meaning without accompaniment or without a recording. We have provided a sample recording on the website. So once again, if we scroll down, I'm going to skip over those grade 10 and grade 11 things. Okay, and you will see part 2, pitch and rhythm, sample major scales, and there are some recordings here starting on C and starting on D, so you can hear those if you're not sure. However, when you perform them on your video, please make sure that you sing them a cappella without accompaniment. Okay, so that's for scales. You must sing those scales from memory as well, okay? The second thing is a rhythm sight reading that we're going to have you do. So we are going to ask that you record yourself clapping each line of the rhythm sight reading document. Each line becomes progressively more difficult, so you're going to clap as far as you can. So once again, we go back to the website. you will see the very last thing, it's a little hidden here, is this document. We're going to click on that. Now, this is the same whether you're auditioning for vocal, instrumental, or strings. So where it says play, you're just going to clap each time. So we're asking that you set a metronome app or online metronome, between 75 and 80 beats per minute. And that metronome sound should be loud enough that we can hear it in your video. Please clap the following lines of rhythm, one line at a time, 2 times each, because you can see the repeat dots that are there, with a pause between each line. Okay. Take note of the time signature as it changes with each line. Each line becomes progressively more difficult. So you will see there are 5 lines that are here, 1 in 4/4, 3/4, 4/4, 3/4, and then 1 in 6/8. Okay, we ask that you just do your best. Clap as far as you confidently can, and record those. The level of difficulty that you are able to perform will not affect your placement in the program. So go as far as you can, that you feel good and that you know what you're doing and that you can confidently do that, okay? So that's the rhythm piece there, okay? So you're recording 2 excerpts, folk song, musical theater, you're recording a major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and you're recording yourself clapping those rhythm patterns as far as you can. The rest of this information here is for students who are auditioning at a later stage, so going into grade 10 or going into grade 11. So we're not going to focus on that for this video. This is really for the grade 8s at this point. Here is the additional information that you should know, though. Make sure that you have all the requirements, like I said, the folk song, the musical theater, the scale, and the rhythm pattern. Make sure you download all of your videos in MP4 format, please. And please rename all of your videos with your full name and title of the program. If you are submitting multiple videos, please do them in sequence. So there's an example right there, last name, first name, vocal 1, last name, first name, vocal 2. Upload your properly named videos into the digital submissions Google form, okay? We can only accept videos that have been downloaded and uploaded as MP4 attachments. We cannot accept files that are in other formats or that have been shared instead of exported. Okay, so we can't, use a YouTube link or something like that. It does need to be in MP4 format. Okay. Please note all presentations must be appropriate for a school environment. So make sure that you are dressed appropriately and all of those kinds of things as well. Okay. So that is the vocal music audition. Don't forget that you also are doing an introductory video as well. You can put it all together as one video. You can put it in separate videos. It's totally up to you, whatever works best. Okay. If you do have any questions, though, whether it's about preparing your audition, finding a private teacher, or any other questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at Eastwood. Mr. Drysdale is the head of music, and you can contact him there, and he will forward the email to the appropriate person. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that process was clear, and we look forward to seeing your auditions soon. Take care.